Alright, today back at the same place I was in the last video. I'm going to continue doing what I was doing last time. I'm going to go up and down this strip here a couple of times where the cars park. This is a big parking area. Parts of it have gravel underneath the grass. And it's a busy area. There's 8 baseball fields back here. And there's some concrete parking over here as well. But sometimes all of that is full, and all of this is full as well. Over there in the distance is the soccer fields. It's like 6 soccer fields over there. It's a big park. Not an old park though. I think it was established in, I don't know, the early 70s. Something like that, I'm not sure. But I'll be using the Vaquero. So it's a beep and dig. It's modified just a little bit. Of course, you can see my camera rig up top with my old iPhone. I'm using that to record my video. Battery pack to keep it running. Grey Ghost headphones. Man, those headphones really complement the Vaquero. It's a 2D Vaquero because last night I put another little discriminator on here. I've done this before to it, and of course I have a cover over the speaker just because it's, you know, too loud. I don't like it. But yeah, stock coil. Like I said, beep and dig. It's not going to be a whole lot of target identification other than flip-flopping this toggle back and forth and see if it falls within a certain notch. Right now I have it set to basically discriminate out right at where I have a 10-inch platinum ring buried at 10 inches. So I imagine I'm going to dig every pull tab out here. But, you know, I'm just going to use the headphones and try to focus on what sounds like a good small target. And we're going to see what happens. Actually, this machine right here is what found that platinum ring. So these machines are actually pretty good at finding rings. I don't know why. But yeah, let's check it out and see what's out there. Maybe we'll come up with that diamond. I know there's a few diamonds out there in this pass, I would imagine. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, this is the Vaquero. I changed out the pinpoint button with a toggle switch, so I can just switch over to all metal and leave it there if I want to. I'll be running my discrimination on D1, my first discrimination, just a little bit, well, right below or at that first line. I took off this knob here and I tuned it up to where the nickel is truly lined up with the nickel that I wanted. All nickels are a little different, but right now it cuts out right at the line for the nickels that I use in my testing. And I found out that most of my rings, they come in, you know, above that line, usually closer to the nickel or halfway between that line and the nickel. So to get rid of some of the small foil, I run around that line. Sometimes I'll back it down to the first line, but then, you know, of course that'll bring in a lot of foil. So I'm going to run it about right there. Have my second discrimination set up to where when I flip over to here, it uses this 10 turn pot, this number, you know, 0 through 99. And I have it set to where it discriminates out the 10-inch platinum. So basically the way it works is if, you know, I get a target or I get a hit, I'll flip this discrimination to the second discrimination, and if I don't get a sound, then I dig it. Because I know it's between this notch and the notch of the probably somewhere around tab or something like that, because that deep platinum rings in pretty high. But yeah, let's do a little ground balance, and I'm gonna plug in my headphones and do a little search. And when I come across targets, I'll I'll let you hear them and I'll let you see them. I imagine we're going to be digging up a lot of pull tabs, you know, but not using the VDI display screen and all that, not having anything to go by but just the sound. It makes it where I dig up a lot more things that I normally wouldn't dig, and I think that's a good idea to do that every once in a while, because there's no telling what you could be missing, you know. Sometimes I may not even use the second discriminator. I may operate just on the first one and dig everything above that level, because you never know, you know, if it's the right size target, it could be something good. And this machine's really good at determining the size of the target, at least I've found. So let's do a little ground balance. Of course, we're in all metal, so I don't know if you can hear this. Probably can. Sounds like we need to go positive a little bit. Oh, we were right at it. Let's go negative. I like to run just a little bit negative, where I get a little bit of sound coming up, not going down. Alright, so let's do that. We're ready to go. Got number 1 discriminator on. Threshold's where I want it. I'll go ahead and bump it all the way up on the sensitivity. Maybe just a touch back. Alright, let's do it to it. Okay, we got our first target here. You can see it's there pretty loud and clear through the muffled speaker, which I like in the park when I'm not using the headphones, because it, you know, draws less attention, I guess. And let's check the second discrimination. Alright, it's gone on the second discrimination, so that means a dig. Let's check it out. Cant's law. It's a nice day for it, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
It really is. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler out here today, but it's really nice.
It is. You finding any goodies?
Well, this is only my second dig. I'm trying to make a little video of it, so
Yeah.
it's kind of slowing me down.
My brother lives on an old historical railroad
Yeah.
that went through Ellisville.
Yeah.
And he had a friend that came out, was digging, found watches. I think he found all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I come across things every once in a while, to be honest with you.
That's great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of like having a free Cracker Jack box, like all the time. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
you know,
always like surprises. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. All right. It's pinpointing kind of big. Let's check it out anyway. Hey, here it is. Cant's law. Beep dig, beep dig, beep dig, like a robot. All right, here we go. Falls in the notch I need. Appears to be small. Let's dig it up. Oh, this is pretty promising. It's kind of deep. Still think I can get it with this though. This thing's, 7.5 inches long from here to there, and I think I can get it out. The ground conditions are right for it. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there it is. I don't see any gold yet, but it could be hiding. Oh, it doesn't appear to be. Can slaw. Little piece of can slaw. Alright, let's get the next one. Alright, here's another target. Sounds pretty clean. It's discriminated out when I hit the second discriminator, so it falls within the parameters of what I'm looking for. Pretty energetic. It's probably right on the surface. Let's dig it up. Let's see what this is. It's a nice size shape. Could have been a good ring easily. Alright, that's good. Missed that with a gold bug yesterday. Alright, let's get that ring. I'm looking for a big diamond today. Okay, this target is right by the other target. So, of course I'm thinking can slaw. It passes the test. But I gotta find out. Appears to be a good size. Let's get it out of there and find out what it is. And it is can slaw. Nothing to it. Get rid of the can slaw. You're bound to find a ring. Alright, we have another target here. I think I'm looking right at it. Huh. Foil. There's another target beside it. It doesn't pass the discrimination test. You gotta dig it up anyway. Let's check it out and see what it is. Appears kind of big. Still curious. On a rock. Huh. What do you know? It's a penny. It's like a copper penny. It's in good shape. Oh well. Looks like a 72. Here's another target. Passes the test. Let's dig it up. Seems kind of big. Still curious. Let's check it out. Missed it with that. Might be looking at a big can or something. What is this? I can feel it. Could be a rock. This target is buried within rocks. I think I can get it out though. I don't rip it to shreds. It's pretty deep. I might be chasing a can. The gravel underneath the ground here is making this very difficult. Yeah, I'm about ready to write this one off. Pretty sure it's going to be something like a can. Yeah, that target is huge. We're not going to go after it anymore. Making a mess here. Okay, here's a target that doesn't pass the discrimination test that I have set up. When I flip the switch, I still get a signal. But when I look at it in all metal mode, it appears to be pretty small. So I'm guessing this is probably a coin. Let's check it out. It's pretty energetic. Huh. Yeah. It's a dime. Clad dime, probably. Yeah, 2015. Yep. You know about that. Alright. Let's get the ring. Got the same thing going on here. Doesn't pass the discrimination test. But appears small. I'm gonna check it out. Actually, that's a little bigger than what I thought. Let's see what it is, though. Should have cut a plug on this one. There it is. Huh. It is a bottle cap. Maybe an aluminum one? That looks like an aluminum bottle cap. Come on, rings, where you at? Alright, right beside the last target I dug, which is right on the tip of the coil, right up there, right there. Got another target. It passes the test. Let's check it out. I think this is kind of big. I'm expecting a piece of can slaw, but it could be a surprise. Let's hope the latter. Got it up here. Yeah, not can slaw, but a ball of aluminum foil. Alright, great. Love aluminum foil, don't we? Got something here. Sounds like a ring to me. Rocks. Oh. Thought I had a ring for a second. Ooh, might need to raise my discrimination up a little bit. I'm digging up, pieces of foil. It's like something. Got another target. Passes the test. Doesn't seem too big. Let's check it out. It's a nice size. Not real deep. Where'd it go? Ah. The folded up liner of a Gatorade cap, the silver cap. The pieces inside of it. This sucks. Okay. Was a good size. Probably do need to raise up my discrimination just a touch. Here's one. Passes the test. Let's dig it up. Oh, we don't have to dig it up. It like some, oh, it looks like the top of an aspirin. Alright. Got us another one that passes. Passes my discrimination test, so let's check it out. No telling what this is. Let's buy some rocks. Hey, it's my first square tab. Great. Somebody once said if you dig 1,000 square tabs as fast as you can, you'll find a ring. So there's number one. I don't think we're going to have to dig that many though. I think the next target's going to be one. Let's check it out. Been passing up a few targets that haven't been passing the discrimination test. This one here does not pass the discrimination test, but it just sounds good, so I'm going to check it out. It's got a good ring to it. It's a really good size, coin size, ring size. It's in some rocks. It's a coin. It is crusty zinc, I believe. Yeah, crusty zinc. Probably should dig those crusty zinc signals. I've heard of plenty of rings coming in like that. But I'm hoping that I'll just recognize it as a good clean sounding target like this. Alright, got another target here. It doesn't pass the discrimination test. It's ringing in pretty loud. If it's not right on the surface, I'm going to assume that this is something I don't want. But it's got to be pretty close to the surface, or I might be chasing a can. Let's see what this is. It's close to the surface. It's kind of got a weird shape about it. Let's check it out. Huh. Here it is. It's something different. Not sure what it is. Thought it was a piece of like a toy car or something at first, but looks like maybe some sort of a, I don't know, some sort of metal. Pretty cool. It's going in the trash. But it's still pretty interesting. It's a pretty good sound target. Passes the test. It's in rocks, just like everything else in this little area. Sucks in the sidewall just a little bit. Got it moving. Can slaw. Alright. It's an energetic target that doesn't pass the discrimination test. It's so energetic, just sounds like a coin or something to me. I'm gonna check it out. right on the surface. Yeah, shield penny. Good shape still. 2015. I like the way this one sounds. Passes the test. Let's check it out. It's kind of odd. Okay, yeah. Did sound good. Square tab. Another good sounding target. Passes the test. Let's see what it is. Where is it? It's in here. Ah, it's more can cap stuff. There it is. Huh, it's a, of course, it's a M22B. Yeah, gotta love the M22Bs. Alright, Rain, where you at? Here's an interesting target. It lands pretty much on the scale about right where my platinum ring that I tested does, because you can see it starts to clip it. 2D is clipping, 1D is nice and clear, so yeah. This could be something interesting. Let's check it out. It's got a small plug. Appears to be sitting on top of a rock. Alright, no joy. What is this? Let's get this rock out of the way. Oh, okay. So, if you're looking for platinum rings, take you a Bud Light ice can, or Bud Light ice, or just Bud Light, sorry. Take you a Bud Light bottle cap, bury it in the ground, and see if you can find that. If you can find that, you can find platinum rings. Alright. Disappointing, but never give up. Alright, one thing I can say is, even though I have the second discriminator here, and I can find targets, and I can knock out the second discrimination, see if it passes a test that I have set up for, whatever the object may be. It's almost more tempting to just thumb this wheel, because, say I knock it out. Okay. Well, where exactly does it go out? I find myself still wanting to just thumb the wheel a little bit and see that it goes out, well above nickel, which is, the pull tab range. And I can just easily roll it right back down to my setting and take away this whole monstrosity of device that I have mounted over here, which is, fairly cool. Maybe if I got a smaller box or something to mount it in, it might turn out better. This was just kind of what I had laying around. Something came in this, I don't know what. I modified it and bolted it on and wired it up. So, if it was something a little smaller, I guess it would be valuable. I can still just thumb the wheel if I want to do that, even though that's there. But yeah, let's check this out anyway. It looks like it's coming up in pull tab range. Got a few rocks. Might cut a plug for this one. Appears to be right under a rock down there. Let's see if we got it. Yeah, we got it up. Yeah, see, thumbing the wheel gives you a much more accurate identification, and it's really not that much slower than flipping that switch. So, it's kind of like I overkilled the second discrimination project. Don't think I really need it. Oh well. Let's get that ring. Tell you what, I take it back. I said I didn't like this, but now the more I think about it, on the second target it brought it to my attention. We have a target here. It's discriminated out, which means it falls in the right category that I want it to be in, the right discrimination level or bracket or notch or whatever. So when I switch back over to the other, I can still thumb the wheel. I found out that this one disappears right above where I have my lower end of the lower end of the discrimination set. So this is closer to foil or something like that. But let's check it out anyway. See what it is. Appears to be close to the surface and relatively small. Could be something good. Could be an earring or something like that. I have found earrings with this, small stud earrings. But this time, it's cancel all. So, it's not foil though. It is actually solid aluminum. It's just small. Alright, we have two objects here. We have one up here and one down there. One down here passes the test, and the one up here passes the test. So I'm going to thumb the wheel on this one and see what it turns out. Looks like it's wanting to break just above nickel, but it could have something to do with this other object, being that they're so close. If I had a smaller coil, I'd be able to separate these out better. I do have a smaller coil, but I didn't bring it with me. So let's check both of these objects out, see what they are. Not getting it with the pinpointer. See if we can cut a small plug here in these rocks. Might be a challenge. All over the rocks. Man. This is a lot deeper than I would have guessed. Might be over here in the sidewall a little bit. I might have moved all the way over here to the second target. Almost got it. Wow, I was really off with a pinpoint. Of course, pull tab, or square tab. See if we can clean this mess up. Alright, I was going back for the second target, but the reason I was so far off from my pinpoint is that pull tab must have been exactly on edge, and it was kicking two targets, a sound of two targets, even though it was just one. But anyway, let me get this phone call and we'll get on to the next. I think this one's a coin. Passes full discrimination. Let's get it. Ah! What is that? Oh, okay. It's some of the fence tie. Aluminum fence tie. Well, that's weird. I didn't think that would come all the way up on full discrimination, but we'll check it back. Check the hole again and see what's going on. Alright, this target breaks up right at nickel. I'm going to check it out. Oh, the reason that the other target passed the full discrimination was the second discriminator was still turned on. So, yeah, I gotta get used to that. Kind of threw me off a little bit. Here we go. Let's see what this nickel sounding target is. Oh, it looks like can. Can slaw. Broke up right at nickel. little dog? No, I haven't seen one. Got another target here that breaks up at nickel. Let's check it out. Can't get it with a pinpointer, doesn't look like. It's got a small plug. Let's see what we come up with. Man, these rocks. This area is pretty bad with the rocks. Raptor's doing a good job though. That's the right size, I like it. Almost got it. Huh. Yeah, we're going back in the day now. A real pull tab. That's really nice. I like to see that. Because that means I'd be pulling rings. If that had been a ring, I would have got it. It's great. Great, great, great. Good job, Vaquero. Very similar target, about 2.5 feet away. Breaks up right at nickel again. We might be looking at the second pull tab, but those numbers are good. Or that that indication is good. Let's see what it is. No joy with a pinpointer. Let's pull it in with the digger here. The Predator Raptor. Great shovel. Easy to sharpen up too. Does a pretty good job of getting through these rocks actually. It's deep. Deeper than most of the other things I've been digging. Let's see if that got it. Yeah, I got it out. Alright, Vaquero. Well done. Pull tab. And it's rotten. It's so old it's starting to disintegrate. So that's been down there a little while. Another target breaks up closer to foil than it does to nickel. Looks like it's right on the surface. Could be an earring. I think I see it. A little piece of can slaw. Alright, ring, where you at? You're due. Alright, here's an interesting target. A double beep right there is what a ring sounds like on the edge. And it only does it in one direction. So, this could be something good. And it passes the discrimination test. It, well, it kind of breaks up around the, pull tab range, but, let's check it out. It's pretty interesting so far. Okay. Oh, that's a rock. What is this? Okay, here we go. Yeah. On edge square tab. Interesting signal. Alright. We have, sounds like multiple signals here. It sounds like there might be something deeper. You know, one thing on top of another. But that first signal there doesn't pass the discrimination test for a ring. But it does come in with discrimination all the way up. So that could indicate that it's either a copper penny, a dime, or a quarter. Let's check it out. Whoa. Okay, yeah. We have us a dime. Looks old. It is 2008 though. It's just in good condition. It's got that kind of patina to it, like it could have been silver, but 2008 clad. Alright, we have another target here. Looks like it's passing the discrimination test, but it breaks up probably about halfway between my start mark and nickel. So actually that's pretty good. Let's check it out. I'm not getting it with a pin pointer. We'll cut a small plug. We can get through the rocks. Whoa, what do we got? There it is. Pretty deep. There it is. Can slaw. A little bit more of it down there. Looks like maybe a little piece. Here's the rest of it. Digging in these rocks is difficult. Alright. This one breaks up between my initial setting and nickel. That's a good indication. Let's check it out. Alright, not getting with a pinpointer. Let's cut us a small plug. Ah, no rocks. What a pleasant surprise. There we go. Ah. Electrical connector. Copper. Alright, here's a target. Doesn't pass discrimination test. Let's see if it passes the quarter test. This could be a potential quarter, or a copper penny, or a dime. Let's check it out. Yeah, there it is. And some rocks. It is a dime. $1998D. That's cool. Keep thinking about diamonds though, and rings. Where are those diamonds at? Where are those rings? Alright, here's a target I'm checking out. Barely passes the discrimination test. It's pretty energetic. Let's check it out. It's looking kind of big. Might just have a lot of mass though. Let's cut a small plug. A lot of rocks. Alright, still down there. Underneath all these rocks. A lot of rocks to contend with here. Yeah. What is this? It's really heavy. Oh. Stuck to a root, that's why it was so heavy. Yeah, a piece of a can. Pretty big piece. Seemed a little big when I was pinpointing it. Alright, here's a target. passed his discrimination check. Let's check it out. Wow, it's right here on the surface. Can't see it. Must be right under the dirt. I think I feel it. Okay, yeah. Those big foil things. Drink lid tops or aspirin bottle protectors, whatever they are. Alright, here's a target. It almost doesn't pass discrimination test, so we're gonna check it out. It's kind of big. Yeah, it's plenty big. Yeah, Hawaiian or Dr. Pepper. Oh, won't dig that one up again. Alright, if I was smart, I'd stick to signals that sounded like this. It's a clean signal, and it passes discrimination. Let's check it out. See if we can't pop it out. Good old solid piece of aluminum can slaw. I think I'm gonna start sticking to the banging signals like this. Speed things up a little bit, maybe dig a little less trash. Another banging signal. It doesn't pass discrimination though. Still gonna get it. Penny. Feels like a zinc.